Hi everybody. So I will be looking into Caesar, Book 4, Chapter 28. Before this chapter, the Romans had basically beaten the Britons and they had decided on basically kind of like a peace treaty. The Britons were going to give hostages and whatnot and follow Caesar's order. So then what goes on in this chapter is basically it's talking about the Romans, like 18 ships, and what happened to them. When they were like approaching Britain and different things. It's about like how they get stuck in a storm. So basically, it's just explaining about their voyage. Okay, so let's get started. His rebus pace conformata post deum quartum quam est in Britanniam ventum navis duo de vingenti de quibus supra demonstratum est. So up here, we can take this as an abab, so with these conditions having been confirmed, and this could be almost like an ablative of time, like during peace, or you can kind of take it as with these conditions for peace, because this could be a dative also, having been confirmed. And then this is even a little bit stranger. Post deum quartem quam. That's basically translated as like after 4 days then. But basically Latin and Romans included both the day from which they begin counting as well as the day on which they stopped counting. So basically we would take this as like 3 days after. And then we go down to now with Deo de Vingenti, which is like, these are the nominatives. After the 18 ships had come into Britain. Whoa, sorry. Wah. Okay. And then we go down to here. The day is like about, and this is kind of just like a little like sidebar about what's going on. So it's like day which had been explained above. So like the ships, they talked about them above. Or that actually been talking about the piece that was explained above. And then we move on. Quae equitis sus tolerant ex superiore portu lene vento salverant. Quae cum ad propinquarent Britanniae. Et ex ocatris viderunt. Quae, so which, and this is talking about the boats, which took on board the cavalry. So we're going to go down to here. So they set sail, like from, and then this is basically, so this is like the higher port, or also known as like from the mainland port, and then with a gentle wind. This is an ablative. So then we go down here, and this quae is basically taken as an et illa. So and they, when they were approaching Britain, and were seen from the camps. So these are cum clauses. So cum with the different subjunctives. Then we move on. Tanta tempestas sobuto curata est, ut nulla eram cursum tenere posset, sed aliae iodem ude erant profecte referentur. So this is setting up a result clause. So great a storm suddenly had sprung up, that none of them, so this is like of them, were able to hold course. However, but some some ships were carried back. This is like were carried back to the same place from which they had set out. So it's kind of a weird, you have to kind of jump around here. Next we have aliae ad inferiorem partem insulae, quae est proprius solis occasum ocasum, magno sua cum periculo decareantur. So others, this goes with like the alii before, and then you can kind of imply basically like a thrown back again, like with the referantur, or like you can even go back to this verb. You kind of can use this word twice. Thrown back to the lower part of the island, and this is kind of like a comparative little adjective, and then this is explaining that lower part, which was nearer, just like another comparative, to the setting of the sun. Then we can go here, and so this is kind of, I don't know, you can almost slide this first, and this is, they were tossed by the waves and wind. This is the tossed, or the waves and wind, with a great danger. With great danger. So basically you can almost take that as others were tossed by waves and wind with great danger to lower parts of the island, which was near to the setting of the sun. So you can just kind of totally change the wording of that. Then we have quae. Whoop, no. Okay. Quae tamen on chorus iactis tes cum flictibus complerantur necessario ad versa nocta in altum proectae continentem peterant. So this is kind of another quae, like in the ships. Then we're going to jump down to here. We're being filled with waves. This is like although they cast their anchors. Then this is a temporal clause. And then basically this is supposed to be like an adjective. I'm pretty sure. And so, or it's actually no, an adverb. But you can like take it as like it was necessary. Having sailed during a rough night, they sought higher ground. So these kind of go together here. So that is it. This peterunt is also, it's also petiverunt, just missing the V. So thank you very much.